Ready, set, up!
You haven't been this place before?
The place we just left, we went and ate at, me and the boys and coach went and ate at El Fernandez, which is like a really authentic taco place in Chula Vista, Southern California. It's literally like 15 minutes away from Mexico, so, I mean, it was a fantastic meal. They definitely knew what they were doing. I got a birria taco with some broth to dip in. It was fantastic. And now after eating, we went back and rested for a couple hours, let the food settle, and then me and the boys went to the gym at the OTC. This isn't the main gym, but this is the gym in the back, like at the boathouse area. It's good enough. I mean, we can get our lifting in, and then usually after a lift we'll go for a short paddle, but I think most of us just wanted to rest, and coach didn't think it was a good idea to paddle after the lift, so I did a month. Last month was hypertrophy, so like four sets of 8 reps, more consistent movement, like just up, down, no pause, no speed variations, just constant movement for 8 reps. And then now that month is over, I usually switch to more of a speed work. So for this month, I'm going to be doing 5 reps, like slow down for 3 seconds, hold for 2 counts, and then try to explode up. But trying to keep the knees out, trying to imagine going straight up and straight down with the bar and holding at the bottom for like a second or 2 and trying to put pressure into all the balls of my feet. But the only thing about, most of our paddling gyms, like where we go at the boathouse area, it's all in kilos, like the plates are kilos. So I have to convert to pounds every time, which is kind of inconvenient. At regular gyms, it's always in pounds in the U.S., but most of the gyms, I guess, that us paddlers use in the boathouse and stuff, we have.
Oh, you got it. I'm using the band.
Our plates are in kilos.
I thought you were talking
because
about the bar, not.
I don't really know if it's because most of paddling's a European sport and it's mostly Europeans that do the sport, or the metric system's more commonly used in our races. Like when we race, it's all on the metric system. I mean, it's 200 meter, 500 meter, 1,000 meter. It's not like 1,000 yards or 500 yards, right? So I guess all of our weights are that way too for some reason. But now I'm just doing some basic hip strengthening exercises.
I can join?
Yeah. You like these?
I like to be famous.
Yeah. I got you.
Now I'm just using the band and kind of going through the motions, doing some resistance training. really working the core. But really only been lifting, like, doing gym twice a week, but most of this stuff is a lot of volume here on the water and off the water, like running and paddling. So gym twice a week is merely just maintenance stuff, like kind of maintaining our build and strength and muscles. We're not trying to build mass or anything right now, obviously, because we're going into sprinting season and gaining weight could be detrimental. If we can't pull the body weight and if we can't get used to, if we put on like 10, 15 pounds, whatever, of muscle mass, it might be difficult to get used to that on the water and pulling that with the paddle. So we're just trying to keep what we have and keep the strength. A lot of different types of workouts like balance and strengthening those control muscles. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Not really killing myself in the gym, just trying to get a little bit of work in, but save energy for the paddles. Most of the energy is output and the paddle workouts. The boys were fooling around in the gym, had to set them straight. No, I'm just playing. We all do a really good job. It's been a pleasure working with these guys, Jesse and Alki. They're really strong athletes. I really look up to them, and it's a lot of fun just being with people and training with people. At home, I have people to train with, but most of my training's just been me and my coach, and it's just good. I like to be around, people who push me too, and at the club I have the boys, they push me, and it's been great all around. Just mixing things up here with different group. It's always fun. I had the squats, and then I do 3 rounds of the band and the hip strengthening movement, and then the lunge with the weights. So I do 3 rounds of 5 reps each side. And on this, I'm trying to go slow down and slow up, just keeping it controlled. It's really good ankle support and stability, and also core, while strengthening the hips. And Alki is benching 95 pounds on the dumbbells. Had to help him get it up, but he had it pretty much. He didn't really need a spot here at all. I was just had my hands there just in case. And he's pushing 95 pounds like a beast easily. Pretty impressive dumbbell press. Listening to some rap right now. I like to switch it up. EDM, some electronic hardstyle and rap music when I'm lifting. It's the only time I listen to like hype music really is in the gym. Just have to like get some bass in there and get some upbeat. I really enjoy it. Kind of gets me hyped up, motivated to do gym stuff. And obviously it's different before getting on the water. I don't listen to this type of music. I like to listen to more calm vibe music, just something relaxing, maybe some country, some rock music. Here we go. Got 95 pounds, easy money. Alki's pressing it up. No help. Strong. And then I got my, I believe, last set of the lunges. I'm just holding 35s. I mean, you can hold any weight. This feels comfortable for me. It's when I go heavier, I get really unstable and it's hard to balance on the. And then sometimes, I mean, this is enough elevation, but I like to have maybe a little more of a step up. I could have put probably one more plate, but one plate's fine to stand on. I think another plate I'd probably go down in weight just because it's a lot harder to stabilize going down with 45s or 35s. Probably go maybe to 30s. I don't know, maybe the 35s would be fine with just one more plate up there. Like going slow down, controlled, and then trying to come faster up. But this place is truly amazing. The Olympic Training Center, I mean, it's probably the best place, you know, other than Lanier. It's the best place in the world or to train, I think. Great weather. I mean, it's February here and it feels like summer. So it's really awesome. And now I'm going to go do dumbbell press, slow down, fast up, middle weight. Like most of this weight I'm doing is not super heavy, but it's just kind of middle weight, like controlled, slow down, fast up. If it was heavier, I wouldn't be able to control it down and I wouldn't get enough speed coming up. I think this place, what makes it so special is probably the mountains and the scenery. I really love having the view. It's really peaceful, getting to paddle out on the lake, check out the mountains. You got people paragliding off the mountains and skydiving. I mean, it's amazing. Like, you know, at home it's just pretty much like a jungle or forest around the lake. It's really green, and the guys here in California say it's never this green in February, but they've had a lot of rain recently and everything's turned extremely green, and I really like that. I don't like to see everything dead. I don't know, green is my favorite color, so seeing green grass, you know, all the land, the trees covered, and that is just really amazing, especially for this time of the year. This is a sport-specific one-arm row. You know, I'm using more of my lower lat and my leg, kind of linking it in. I just hold enough pressure with my top hand to keep me stable, but it's really like I'm kind of legging this weight up and using the back muscles. It's not so much like curling it up, as you can tell. I mean, there's a little bit of pull, but it's with the
Paddle already?
paddling muscles.
Listen, there's no way they want this to be dropped in here. It drops like no. This trailer is way too heavy to fit in. I think tomorrow we have to
You're gonna
take
go
it.
to a boat ramp.
Yeah,
See, that's what he probably just never put a boat.
I know.
He's just put it in.
Not Billy, like.
Yeah, Spencer, I know. Just Billy usually does it for him, that's why.
Okay. I think that's why, because he said, oh, Billy said a gate wasn't open. But yeah, it wasn't open because.
Just now finishing up the gym sesh and just going out to check the scenery. Looks pretty sweet out here at the center. It's an awesome place.